Alright guys, welcome back. I'm a 944 today. It is a warmer day, so we can actually get some of the body filler done. So one of the things is like right here. This is higher than the body line, and then our new panel is higher than the original metal, obviously because we put it on top, right? So we have one of these tools, and basically just as you push the material through, it will contour and give you the shape of whatever the material is. So we're going to take, line it on here, and then we'll be able to see where a contour actually looks like. So it's probably going to be exactly what I think, about 1/8 of an inch top and bottom, and want you to take and adjust for that when we do the filler across the whole thing. Same thing across the entire top right here. So like I said, this guy, all we got to do is take top to bottom and then just kind of wiggle it across. And you can see that's our contour. So this is the bottom lip, and we go up here and that's our top lip. So as I said, about 1/8 of an inch all the way across here to the top. So I'm gonna go ahead, scuff all this, and then that way the surface is prepped, and then we're gonna take and line layers of tape across the sides here until we build it up to the same height, and then get a good pull across the middle. And that way we have a consistent flat surface with a correct curvature, and then we can work this outwards to the edges and get it filled in. Then we'll scuff all this up in here too, so we can start filling this part in as well. So like I said, this guy, all we got to do is take top to bottom and then just kind of wiggle it across. And you can see that's our contour. So this is the bottom lip, and we go up here and that's our top lip. So as I said, about 1/8 of an inch all the way across here to the top. So I'm gonna go ahead, scuff all this, and then that way the surface is prepped, and then we're gonna take and line layers of tape across the sides here until we build it up to the same height, and then get a good pull across the middle. And that way we have a consistent flat surface with a correct curvature, and then we can work this outwards to the edges and get it filled in. Then we'll scuff all this up in here too, so we can start filling this part in as well. So we're gonna be going about 1/8 of an inch. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this about that depth.
not bad. It's about a 16th right there. Good start. Alright, so this is what we're starting with, right? Yeah. Okay. So now we got almost a complete smooth transition. This is the little dip right here, so that's going to be fine. So it's going to be a nice, good curvature all the way across here. So one thing we always want to do, we're using the short strand fiberglass. You can see from sitting in the store, it's settled out. So got to mix it all up. Because all of that fiberglass needs to be mixed with resin itself. All right. So we're gonna mix it on our plate, apply it here, apply it in here. I got the top kind of done for overflow. If I have extra material, we can put it into that. And then this patch down here. Then I guess I should tuck my strings so we don't end up in our material. Just like if you have hair, long hair, tie it back into a ponytail or whatever bun, I don't care. But yeah, keep it out of your work. You don't want the chemicals on you. Cancer is bad. And make sure you don't like whip it, because then you introduce air bubbles. You don't want air bubbles. The hardener, same thing. Make sure, mix it up, because it will settle out as well. So make sure it's mixed well. Okay, it's starting to kick, so we'll give it a few minutes and then we'll pull all the masking off of it. Okay. You can tell it's starting to kick. which means the chemical reaction is starting to take off. This stuff, it will stay very malleable, very malleable, very malleable until the chemical reaction starts to happen. And when it does, it propagates through the entire material, starts getting real tacky, and then starts getting stringy. So let's go ahead and clean this off, and then we'll wait. Oh, and neat trick, you clean it off, you wear 2 pairs of gloves, and then you just pull the outer glove, and you have clean hands again. So here's another one for you guys. So if it's still lightly tacky, which is like the perfect time to start pulling masking off, when you're pulling it, don't pull straight back, because that's gonna take, and your edge right here, it's gonna pull the material away, and it's gonna create this hard lip. Pull your tape back on itself, and it will limit how much of that lip you have. And then you have less work to do later. So before filler is fully hardened, you can take like a thick putty knife, and then you just take and shave a lot of the high spots down. That way you don't have to do as much sanding later on. All right, that's gonna be it for today. So only one way to finish something is to actually start it. So we started with body work. I got more to go. I still got to fill this crack, this entire upper portion. but it's coming along, and some of these areas they're starting to get pretty much close to where they need to be, where we can move on to regular body fill. So I'm gonna keep hammering on this over the next couple of weeks, and then bring you guys up to speed where we're at.